Hi guys, I hope you are doing well and having a great time. In this lecture, we'll be discussing about how to connect SQL Mesh with Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. So first of all, what you are going to do, you're going to uh, create the Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse free trial account. If you do not have it, you must create it. I already have it, so I'm not going to create it. I'll just provide my username and password and I'll connect it to my Snowflake account. Okay, so free trial account is available for 30 days. So you can easily create it. So look, I have already created my account. So now I need to provide my username and password. Password needs to be correct. Okay, now click sign in. Okay, now next step is to create a folder here. So I'll go in file, then I'll go here open folder. I'll create a folder somewhere in my e directory. Okay, so I'll name SQL. Let me just mash SQL dev. Okay, select folder. Yes. Okay, the next step is to check the Python version. So in order to install the SQL Mesh, you must have the Python greater than equal to 3.8 version. Okay, so if you do not have it, you must install it first. So let me check if I have the Python version or not. I have Python installed in my system or not. So I'll type the command python minus minus version. Look, it's the version is 3.10. The reason I installed 3.10 because I was facing some issues, connectivity issues with Snowflake with version 3.12. 3.12 is the latest version available for Python. So I just installed 3.10, which is not the latest version. Okay, so you can also install 3.10 version Python. Okay, now the next step is to create the virtual environment. I'll type this command. In order to create a virtual environment, you have to type this command python minus m venv. Venv is the module, and you can name anything. I have named this environment SQL Mesh underscore core. So once you are going to uh, execute this command, you will see SQL Mesh underscore core. You will see different folders, different packages, Python packages and libraries are going to be installed on top of Python. So these libraries are independent of packages, and libraries are independent of the Python which is already present in your system. Okay, it has nothing to do with the Python which is already installed. So now look, it has been created. So the next step is to type this command pip install SQL Mesh Snowflake. So this command is going to be used for the connectivity with Snowflake. Okay, mm, I'll type this command, but first, before typing this command, I'll go in my dir. I'll go in SQL Mesh Core. I'll activate my virtual environment first. Okay, so you have to activate your virtual environment. Go to scripts and dir and activate. Just type this command activate. Let me see what will happen. Oh, is not recognized, so let me just change the command. Let me just change PowerShell to command prompt. Let's see what happens. Dir SQL Mesh Core dir scripts dir and activate. Okay, it has been activated. Now go to the main directory SQL Mesh _ dev. Now here type this command pip install SQL Mesh Snowflake. Okay, okay, the command has been executed successfully. Now I will build a project. By using this command, the project will be created with name. Uh, Let me just initiate the project. Look, a project has been created. So once the project has been look config.yaml file and look at the configuration. Dialect is Snowflake since I have provided the dialect Snowflake. Okay. So the next step I'm going to show you is to how to connect with Snowflake. So you have to provide different details like type, database, other details, account number. So let me show you the connectivity detail for Snowflake. Integration, go to the integration section, and since I want to integrate with Snowflake, I'll pick a Snowflake engine. So right now what information I am required? I am required this. Let me just paste this information, just copy this and paste it over here. Okay, type Snowflake, account name, username, authenticator. Instead of providing the authenticator, I'll provide the password here. Okay, warehouse name, database name provide, I'll provide the role as well. Okay, account name. So the first information is account name. So how I'm going to get the account name? This is going to be my account name. Let me show you the account name first. Sign out and let me just log in again. So this is going to be my account information. Just copy this and paste over here the account information. So US East 1 dot this guy. This will become my account. So this will be my account information. Okay, username. So my username is this. Password, let me just provide my password here. This is going to be my password for this. And warehouse, let me just create the warehouse information. uh, so for warehouse information, I'll have to go to the this one is the database name. So I have already created the database name with name this. I can also create a new database name as well. I'll show you how to create the warehouse as well. Okay, so the database name is mash underscore db, is going to be the name of SQL Mesh. This is going to be the name of database. Let me just quickly provide the database name here. uh, this will be the database name. And what about the role name will be this. Account admin will be my role name. Let me just quickly provide the uh, account admin. Warehouse name will be admin. Go to the admin warehouse. This is how you're going to create the warehouse. Warehouse name could be SQL Mesh prod dev wh. This is going to be the name of my warehouse. Okay, created. Just provide. So warehouse password, user, account type, everything has been added here. Okay, now save this YAML file. The configuration has been created. So now next step is, after doing this, uh, I'll type this command SQL Mesh apply, SQL Mesh plan. Type this command. So by default you will get, let me show you the macro, the models. So by default you will get these three uh, models. So once you are going to execute the command SQL Mesh apply, once you are going to do this, so what will happen, these three models will be deployed in Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. So right now let me show you the database. The database is this one, schema. Right now there is nothing, uh, okay, because I haven't executed the command apply. Look, apply. If you're going to type Y, it is going to apply all the changes. Okay, it is going to deploy it Y. These three models will be deployed, and let me just show you what will happen. Look what is happening here, creating physical tables. The command is executing. Look, SQL Mesh, these tables have been created. I'm not going into details how this has been created, what's the logic behind in the model, and how these models are being created. So but this is, look, SQL Mesh, it is creating. All model patches have been executed successfully. Okay, now let me just check. Views, columns. Let me just preview the data. Look, so look, data has been populated. So this is how you connect SQL Mesh with Snowflake. I hope you have understood all the concept, you have followed all the steps which I have mentioned in the video. Thank you so much and have a great learning.